Welcome to another video from Gradelink websites. This will be a quick one. We're going to go over how you can turn on the ability for individual profiles on a staff directory so that they link out to an individual page. In some cases, we might have a directory where it just lists the simple profile picture, the name, and the title of the person, perhaps an email or some other information, but it doesn't actually link out to a page. And the reason for this is typically there might not be enough information to display, like for example a bio or something like that. But supposing if you have added bios to the backend directory of the faculty and staff directory, for example, if we go into one of the board of directors, there's a bio for Andre. So we want it to go to a page where it displays that bio. So the way to do this is to first click Enable Visual Builder on the page where the directory is listed. And there's an archive loop module which houses all of the custom posts, which is where it's pulling from the faculty and staff posts, which are on the back end of the site, and it's listing all of these as individual bios. So if we click on the settings for this archive loop module, then we'll go and scroll down to, within the archive loop settings, we'll scroll down to extra options and open up that tab for extra options and check or toggle on the option here that says link each layout to a single page. If we click the green check mark, that'll save that, and then we'll want to publish changes, so click on that purple button, or you could do Apple on an Apple, you can click Command S on your keyboard or Control S to save, and it should automatically save the page there. Then we could test out if this was working by clicking on Exit Visual Builder, and we could see that yes indeed it is showing. So if we click on Andre's profile, you can see here. Now the bio is not showing, which means that we do need to fix something on the actual layout. So the way this works is this is pulling from a default layout, and that default layout is located in under Divi, Theme Builder. That's where you can build themes for a specific type of page and assign that theme build to a particular one. So we've got here under the Theme Builder, we see that there's a layout assigned to all faculty and staff. The global header, that's the one that applies to all pages, so we don't need to edit the header or the footer. What we do want to edit is the custom body. So if we click on the edit pencil icon here for this particular layout, one thing we want to do is probably just get rid of this giant header section. Maybe we could replace it with just a simple divider line or something like that. So section, row, and put in a divider. Or better yet, we just put a border at the top of this. So if I go into the section settings for this section where the profile and the other modules are located, and I go to design, click on border styles, and I'm going to just put a nice little red border here, maybe 6 pixels. This is where the featured image will show up, and then if we take a look at the, it'll be a little bit easier to look at here. You can see that there's ACF item modules, and just by looking at the settings, you can see this one is pulling in the first name, that's pulling in last name, then we have divider, then we have greater subject displaying. What we don't have is something for the bio. So For the bio, we want to pull in post content. All right, so we'll add the post content in here, and it should populate with the bios at this point. So we can actually run a test on this now that we've saved that layout, and refresh the bio page for Andre Haynes. And you can see now it is actually displaying his bio. And this is where the profile picture is. So first name, last name is there, grade, subject. If you want to add additional ACF items to this, you can do so just by adding the module onto this layout, and it should populate. So that's pretty much everything you need to know as far as turning on the page and then adjusting the layout. If you need additional assistance, please reach out to Gradelink website support.